This is a different episode of SSKN, but one that will make you laugh. Hello, my name is Samuel Schwab, and welcome to SSKN. A family friend did something 25 years ago at Yankee Stadium. He thought people would forget about it. But my job is to make sure it lives in infamy. Now this video is pretty graphic, so you may want to cover your children's eyes or take a quick shot of bourbon to settle your nerves. First, I will show the video. Then, I will break it down play by play, just like the John F. Kennedy assassination Zapruder video. Now here's the video.
It'll be a chopper foul up the left side.
They're going to make him pay for that.
I don't know what happened there, but for the padding off as he was trying to get that foul ball. Let's see what happened.
My mother used to say, you break it, you buy it.
You know, if you're going to fall, at least catch the ball. You know, he booted the ball and almost broke his shoulder, too.
You think he won't be sore tomorrow? And all these friends that saw him make that move tonight, they'll have their say with him tomorrow, too.
I know you think a John Gruden NFL breakdown is good. But until you have seen me, you haven't seen a real breakdown of a play. First 5 seconds. Look at the girl in the white t-shirt. She looks so amazed, like she just saw a circus show side act. Seven seconds into the video. Look at the man falling. Look how high his pants are. If he was wearing those on his waist, he would be wearing capris. Next, 25 seconds into the video. This part, it's against the law of physics, against the law of nature, and should be against the law for a 25-year-old who's never worked out a day in his life before to have his heels touch his head. Honestly, I think this might be a second person falling, just like how they thought the JFK was the second person shooting, because that should not be possible for someone to have his heels touch his head, especially if he's never worked out a day in his life before.
The padding off as he was trying to get that foul ball. Let's see what happened.
My mother used to say, you break it, you buy it.
Padding off as he was trying to get that foul ball. Let's see what happened.
My mother used to say, you break it, you buy it.
My two favorite parts. First, the third baseman coach. It was hysterical how he recoiled and cringed when he saw the guy have his heels touch his head. And did I mention, the guy had never worked out before, a day in his life. But this cringe hasn't been as bad since the third baseman coach for the Twins got impaled in the chest with a broken bat. Ouch.
You break it, you buy it. You break it, you buy it.
Like Abraham Zapruder of the JFK assassination, I needed some experts to see if this was possible or was it a second faller. It is physically impossible for that fall to happen. I mean, that can't happen. I'm here with two doctors, Dr. Klein and Dr. Klein. So Dr. Klein, a dentist, how did his jaw break? Like, what happened?
As a dentist for 15 years, there's no way that could have happened. Clearly, there was a second faller in that incident. If that happened, you'd have a quad zygoma fracture, fracture of the mandible. Impossible.
Okay, let's see if it can happen with a spine doctor and a sports physician. Dr. Klein, how do you think it happened?
Thank you, Sammy. Even with the worst proprioceptive deficits in the world, the kyphotic posture cannot happen at that Q angle. Not possible to fall over the edge there, and therefore this needs to be looked at even closer.
There you go. It is physically impossible for someone who has never worked out in their life to be able to fall like that. And lastly, the announcer said, if you're going to fall like that, at least come up with the ball. This guy, who had never worked out a day in his life before, wasn't physically capable of catching the ball as his heels were touching his head. Bad work.
Happened.
My mother used to.
I wouldn't want to be this guy, but at least everyone will forget about it. Not anymore. That's it for the show of SSKN, and Schwab out.